Yeah, as you said, it's emotional in there. It's tough, and there's no words with the guys to take this thing away. You can see the hurt, and I think that's hard as a coach. You want to protect your guys and take care of your guys. So definitely, disappointing, and a tough result there. And there's a few just different moments in the game where you saw some momentum swings, and then we got it back and made a push and had our chances as well. But that's heartbreaking. I thought we worked so hard all season to earn home ice, and really proud for what the guys did and what they've gone through. We were so young when you look at who we played, what we went against, and so short for some of those games. And I thought we just did so many great things. So I'm proud of what these guys accomplished as a group and what this year brought together. And we'll get into a couple more of those, I'm sure, as we talk. But it's a great group, a really special group. Those seniors have had some tremendous accomplishments here, things that haven't been done in 20, 30 years that they were able to do, and one of the top classes since those glory years of national championships. So just have so much love for Miroslav Muka and Jacob Nordquist and Mitch Oliver and some other guys that didn't even make it here, left early, or all those things that go on. But it's a great group who just really put Laker hockey back on the map. And I think when they got here, we were starting to turn the corner a little bit, and they really just helped put that foundation and grow the program back to one of the top programs. We're one of 3 teams in the last 3 years to have home ice, 2 or 3 years. We joined Mankato, Bemidji State, and they've just been instrumental in rebuilding this, and we're very appreciative of their efforts, and we're going to really miss those guys.
Yeah, we talked about that quite a bit tonight. This game looked to be pretty well in hand early in the second period when Nordquist scored to make it 3-1. Lakers playing well. You'd come from a 1-0 deficit, but our puck management kind of got away from us, and we really missed Dustin Mans in this hockey game in that face-off circle too, and that really showed in the second period.
Well, we knew the face-offs would be challenging. You losing a guy that Dustin, that's one of the tops in the conference, one of the tops in the country. He's a junior, he's not a senior, but we get really young down the middle with a guy like that out. And I thought Timo Bacchus has played tremendous for us. Had a big goal, obviously last night as well, and played really well. Brett Rolson, I thought, had a great weekend as well. But they just don't have that strength and that moxie to go in there and win draws. Enough of draws, again, it's not on any individual, but you're going to really suffer when you lose a guy like Dustin Mans and you get so young there. And again, I think that's it's interesting times in college hockey. When you look at BG, Sam Craig's 170 games. I think Campus is near 170 games now. We don't have that. We're not going to have that here because of the makeup of some things. And that's tough to overcome. And so I love what our team accomplished this year by earning home ice and all these young guys and younger players. We have 4 seniors, only had 3 all year available. And nobody picked us to do what we did. And I think we proved a lot of people wrong. And so, again, I'm proud of the guys in that group. I think we have tremendous players in the room. I know we have tremendous people in the room, and I like the way we play. I think we play, a great style of play. And so hopefully our fans, saw that, appreciate that. We're very thankful for them coming out and supporting us all season and, coming back from COVID and things like that. So, we're very proud of being part of this program, and I thought the guys, this whole team represented our team in our university in a great fashion.
Damon, it goes back to what you just said and what we talked about on senior night recently too, but Miroslav Muka, Jacob Nordquist, Mitchell Oliver, these aren't just great players. These are really good people, and we've gotten the chance to get to know them a lot throughout the years too. These are wonderful guys, and Dan Kinnear too, the student manager. He's a local. He's a guy that people around town know. He's from here. His family's from here, and when you get the connections with these guys, it stinks to see that journey, in this phase anyway, come to an end.
Yeah, like I said, it's emotional. It's hard to get some words out in there with the guys because of what you have invested in them and what they've given to not only the program but the university and the community, as you said. So it's a very unique and special group of seniors, and with Dan and being the ties here, and it changes. We've got a really good hockey team, and that was one of our messages. Like I think I'm really excited. The sting's there, and I'm not going to worry about it tonight. But I think we've got some tremendous pieces in place as we move forward. But it changes. You lose not only good players, but unique, good human beings. They all bring a different perspective and voice in that locker room, and so your team shifts. And we talk so much about culture around here, and it's so important to us. And we're going to have to adjust our culture and change and grow and redefine our culture because of what we lose, and that's heartbreaking. And the emotion in that room, it's hard to express over the air, but it's a tough night, and so it's going to take some time for this thing to go away before we can reflect on some of the great things we accomplished with this group and with this team, and look back with a little more happy thoughts.
Well, it is tough, and I know that's why I said when we started this tonight, there are a lot of tears in that dressing room tonight. I've been in those rooms before, and we've enjoyed this season. It's been a good one. This is a good crew. We're going to miss Muka. We're going to miss Nordquist. We're losing 2 of our international players right here. You're going to have to get yourself some Europeans in here and fill this in a little bit. But Johnny Forrest and I talked between periods 1 and 2 tonight. Some of the new guys who are going to come in next year, and we'll reload here. We're going to be pretty good. I think you've got some really good kids coming in, and you got some good kids in this lineup who did not play in this game tonight who can help you next year too.
Yeah, deep competitive group waiting to get in there. And like I said, we really like our team. We really like our group. I thought, the guys who played, critical minutes and thrown into tough situations against guys. We're talking about, I think Hampus he's turning 26 in a couple months, and played a lot of college hockey, and it's not an easy matchup, but we're really excited about the direction we're headed. Obviously, as you said, we'll sprinkle in the new recruits and continue to be active that way, but I think there's a lot of really bright things that will continue. Sizey just said that we've got a championship group in here, and obviously we're coming off a championship year, which most of this team was part of, and we can get back to that level. We will get back to that level, and we're really excited about that. And it'll take some time to work our way through this, but there's a lot to like about this program. And again, we're very thankful to be at this university and this community with the support we get and all the passion and love for Laker hockey. And we want our fans to know how much we appreciate that and the support all season long. And we'll bounce back here before too long and start really getting to work on next year's team.
Yeah, I thought there were some guys who really fed off that energy really well, and guys like Louis Boudon, Timo Bakos, who we mentioned a little while ago, Damon. How good was that kid? I mean, he has looked good as that fourth-line center over the last couple of weeks. He looked even better as the second-line center, and just as a freshman, too. Percelli was outstanding. And Jake Willits, too. So much heart from him to come out, because as soon as we saw that hit, your first thought is, oh, no, he might not be back next season. I mean, it was an awful hit. And to see him come back out and contribute and play well after that shows you the grit, the resiliency, and the talent, too, of all of these guys.
Yeah, and that's that playoff mindset. I think in a regular season game, I don't think he comes back. He's gonna take care of that and recover from that. And like you said, a really dirty hit, unnecessary part of the game. But Jake's a warrior, and he's a good piece of that group we have returning. You mentioned a lot of other guys. I thought Brett Rolson, he came out a couple games, and we told Brett he didn't deserve to come out. He's played really well. He's very intelligent. These guys, Dawson Tritt, what a year. We get the 4-on-3 call, and we've got 2 freshmen on the ice killing on a 4-on-3, and that's just a little bit of our makeup. I think both Louis and Harry were in the penalty box. 2 of our top 2 centers and 2 of our top penalty killers, and so we get really young in some of those areas, and that's that's tough to win that way, and that's why I'm proud of the home ice and what we accomplished, because we had to face that all season long with the disruptions and youth in our lineup, and I think it bodes really well for our future. So you name some of those guys, and we share that excitement of what's in the pipeline in this roster right now and what will be joining them.
All righty, Damon, we're going to let you go. We know this is not easy for you to do, but we thank you for joining us post-game. You've done that all season, win or lose, and we've got our final Laker hockey show coming up this Tuesday at noon. I know you'll be there for that too. And it's a tough way to go out, but it's been a good year, and you've done a good job here, and we thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you, Bill and Matt and Johnny and everybody at Sovereign for again your support of Laker hockey. It takes a big team to to put together a successful season, and all that things go on. Kelsey, Sports Information, Abby, Dave Dials coming in doing a great job. So we'll get more into that, but there's so many people that deserve thanks and kudos. We're very appreciative and proud of this group, and it stings, but we'll get better. We'll move forward for it. So appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
All righty, Damon Whitten joining us as he always does post game. Tough.